Hello and welcome back to Zelda Ocarina Time. I haven't recorded this in like probably a month, almost. Last time we got the Iron Boots and the Zoro Tunic, I think. I don't remember exactly what it was, because in the last video thumbnail, down, right, left. In the last video thumbnail, it was, it just said Harry Potter, so I have no idea what it was about. But I remember going to the Ice Cavern, and that is about it. I could turn the volume down so then I could actually, not have it echo or anything. But here we are in Lake Hylia. Let's turn it to right down, up, right down, up. And we'll turn it to day so you can see it a bit better. Because why would it look good? So basically, as you can see, Lake Hylia is almost completely drained. So the source of that was, well, Rudo or Sheik told us what was up. So what we're going to do is actually use the Iron Boots and our Zoro Tunic. You don't need the Zoro Tunic to complete this temple because I don't think you'll be underwater for super long. Actually, no, that is wrong. You may be. I don't know. There are people who don't even get it, but it's more convenient. So you go underwater, get your hook shot, pop this open, and it'll open the door. Or like shoot it, and then it'll open the door. And then you can just roll in, and everybody's favorite temple, Hell. Kidding, it's the water temple. Hell, water temple, same thing. So they have a harder version of this game called Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which was released on the GameCube with, I think it was with Zelda Wind Waker that they gave it out to people, or the Collector's Edition. One or the other, but it's basically like harder dungeons and everything. But for some reason, to me, the water temple is easier in Master Quest versus this one. This water temple, I feel like, is going to be something that people are going to be coming to quite often, because everyone hates it and whatnot. But for some reason, I don't know, I go everywhere and try to make sure I get everything I possibly need in order to finish. Oh, if you're right, I'm right. Oh, if you... Whoa. Oh, you... Oh, you. If I'm right. Sexy? Thank you. I am quite... Anyways, you're sexy, aren't you? Oh, no, you say that. It's me, your fiance, Rudo. Oh, that's why you're calling me that. Okay. Well, no flower there. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now's not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zoro's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not. Yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zoro's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Sexy. You have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple. Okay! Okay! Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Okay, so, well, now that happens, we're gonna go up there and she's gonna be gone, because why would we see anybody? So, basically, you just float straight up. Water is currently at the highest level. As you can see, there's like a crack right there, but we'll be able to go to that and bomb that wall in order to do a small key, I believe it is. So, don't go through this door quite yet. You're gonna go to this way, and you're gonna see this, and you just gotta play Zelda's Lullaby, the royal family's thingy, and it would allow you to lower the water level. So this is gonna lower it all the way down. So the first one lowers all the way down. The second one you find will do midway. Third one will be all the way up. I'm doing this hand like talking with my hands, like you guys can see it, but you can't. So these enemies, maybe you encountered them before, maybe you didn't. Basically, you can hit them with your sword or let them hit your shield, and then they'll retract their spikes and you can kill them just like that. I honestly don't know what they're called. I can't think of a name. But here we get the dungeon map, I think. Yeah, the dungeon map. So now we're going to be able to know what areas we're going to want to go to and everything once we see that. But we've only been in that area, and yeah, not too many places. For the water temple, I'm gonna try to upload the videos for it every day, so we'd be able to actually see. You won't be like, oh, I have to like leave off from here, but why would you just follow my stuff instead of somebody else's? But I don't know, everyone's different. And then you can use fire arrows for this, or you could just shoot your arrows through the torch. I honestly used the fire arrows when I was younger, and then realized that it's actually not that hard to do what I just did. Because I was a kid, and I didn't know any better. And then we're gonna go to you. Why do you have spikes on your butt? How come that didn't work? Can I shoot you with arrows? Oh, that works so much better. And then this will be a small key, I believe. This was actually the reason that I missed or hated the water temple, was because they could not let me get this key. And I couldn't get the fire arrows either, because I didn't know you could use a scarecrow to make as a hookshot target, but you also can't really go too far with it because of how short the hookshot is. So what you want to do when you're down here, you want to explore all the rooms you possibly can. Try to get everything, all the keys, all the dungeon items, whatever. I feel like that's the issue that a lot of people have, is they get turned around in this place a lot, and then they go to one area and they can't find the key for that one. So my advice to you would be look for as many small keys as you can, unlock all that you can as the water levels at 3 different levels. The long shot is required for one of the things in the mid level, for the mid water levels, so you want to keep your eye out for that. Over here, I think there's gonna be one area where there could be like a cage down, and then there's gonna be what is it? A switch on the other side of that cage. Oh, well, we're right here. That worked perfectly. So I'll show you what I mean about this part. These episodes might be longer. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So we want to kill these Tektites, I think they were called. Oh yeah, I'm doing 3-heart run too, I forgot about that. So, as you can see, there's a switch like right there. And you're like, oh, I can't reach it. Not even with the stab, so... What you can do is charge the spin attack to like fully to like the red level. Then you can do this, but unfortunately there isn't really any item, just gold sculptula. I don't even know if I'm even collecting these. Oh, a 22. Okay, I'm not gonna save quite yet in case the footage goes bad or something, because I've had that happen. But that was only when I had Elgato, so... Or when I used only the Elgato capture software, but now I use OBS for it, so it's a bit easier. So this area was just optional, get a gold sculptula. So we're gonna drown almost to the bottom, and I just do this for speed sake, I guess. And take iron boots off when I'm at about the level, like a little bit lower than the ceiling on the bottom floor. So then that way I can just make it slightly faster. But in the 3DS version, they actually have it so then you can what can you do in 3DS? You just push the button on the touchscreen and just go from there. It's a lot more simple than having to pause, go to that menu, select it, exit out, and so on and so forth. So when I played the 3DS version, I was like, this is just great. I was super happy with it. So glad I didn't have to like keep going back to like the pause menu, iron boots, go back, unequip it, so on and so forth. It was kind of annoying. One of these areas actually will lead to a long room with a locked door and some spikes, locking it off on one side. So this room, let's lure the you don't need to lure it in. So the Tektite, we want to make sure we don't get hit by it, because this pillar of water is going to hold us up. And if we get hit by the Tektite, that's going to prevent us from staying up. It's going to knock us back, like, because for some reason Link always decides to throw himself back when he gets hit by those. This is another kind of confusing room. Or not confusing, but kind of challenging room, because you need to use your iron boots or you don't need to use the iron boots for this specific area, but this is like an easier method of doing it. You can use your arrows as well. If I'm not sure if that's actually the way it was intended, or if they intended for us to just go here, hit this switch, and then hookshot there. But that's another key that we're gonna go to, I believe. So we're gonna go that door's gonna unlock, and then I'm not gonna swim there because, as you saw at the beginning, the water is it's a whirlpool kind of deal. It's just going in a circle. And then there's no switch here, so you don't have to worry about like dying, or not dying, having to like restart the game in order to, or reset the console in order to finish this. So what I do is I drop this down, jump down here, and then that way I can just dive down and make it through, instead of like doing the iron boots thing. I don't know. I kind of find it annoying that we have to go in the menu, but I've played this game so many times over the years. I've probably played it more than like 100 times. It's crazy how much I've played this. I put more hours in this than I have in Sekiro. In Sekiro, I've put in like 200 hours at most. But that one, 100%ed it 3 times. So, Ocarina of Time, 100%ed it twice, but I've always, like, I was in love with this game. It was like the funnest thing ever. And growing up, I didn't really buy a lot of games. I just kept replaying the ones I had, so it was kind of fun to just keep going through and then finding out things on, like, my cousin showed me it. It was called Cheat Planet, but it would lead you to a website called Games Radar. Not sponsored. And would it be a sponsor? I don't know. It's just this website I use for like it would be like cheat codes, glitches, and like walkthroughs, and like ways to get special items, things like that. So I would look up like Ocarina of Time, like Pokemon ones and everything. It was a ton of fun. I kind of miss those days when I would use that. I would still use it, but the games I already use it for, I know almost everything about. This is the room I was talking about with the hookshot thing. So basically, you're gonna want to go on this platform, and you're gonna get the key item of this dungeon, and go and hit that one up there. I'll have an arrow pointing to it, and that's for basically the last half of the dungeon, I suppose. I don't really know quite much about that. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. So climb up here, open this, so we got all the keys that we can from this bottom floor, and then we're gonna go over here, and this middle area that we just unlocked, there's 2 entrances to it. No, just one, I think. So you see this, and then there's a door right there, but it will be locked. It wants us to light the torch in order for us to open the door. So we're gonna raise the water to mid-level, go out, and then down to the room where Ruto was, and get the key from that cracked wall, because this raises the water level to midway. And actually, there's another place we could go. So iron boots right here, and under this platform, under the where we entered, there's a little hole here, and this leads to another key, I believe. So we're gonna want to head to there and get that. I'm terrible at talking, haven't made videos in forever. And then we got our hook shot. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this. Keep your distance, because enemies will drop down from there. We're gonna have to take them all out. Mostly the these guys. Not used to inverted controls. There you go. I'm doing a 3-heart run, so I'm trying to be more cautious for all of this. Are you done? Ouch. There you go. And then we gotta get this one. Gotta come at a different angle. And so we take out 4 of those spike ball dudes. I'm gonna pick up arrows before I run out, which I'm pretty sure I still have a decent amount of. So you fight those enemies, go up here, and I believe this is a small key. So let's go up here. And yep, there's a treasure chest, and it should be a small key. If it's rupee, I am terribly sorry. Okay, it's a small key. Cool. And now we're gonna get that one last key, and then we'll end off after that. Over at Princess Ruto's, the room where we met Princess Ruto, where we raised the water level to the highest. No, the lowest. It was the highest level we had to go. No, there's a higher level we have to go to for the lowest. No, the midway. No, the highest. Right? I kind of do and don't know what I'm talking about right now. But oh, we're stuck on here. So we're gonna go up here and through this door, and this will lead us to the midway point of where we entered. So there's a torch right there, and so you come to this side. Like, why do I have bombs equipped? Oh right, I was gonna use bombs at some point. So basically you stand next to this torch, and right there, and it'll open this door, so you could go back to that area to lower the water level. There is a door with a locked door right there, but we're not going to go there quite yet because I want to make sure we got all 3 keys that we need. So since the water's midway, we're going to go back down here, and it'll be... Oh, hi. I'm not going to fight you though. Not this room. The room that Ruto was in is the one that has torches outside of it. So this one right here, we're going to go in. You can take your iron boots off right here if you want. I honestly, randomly, sometimes they take them off, sometimes they don't at this point. But, so we're gonna go right here, and the water level stops halfway, enabling us to go in here. And if you don't have bombs, and leave, I'm pretty sure the water level doesn't reset. It stays at the midway point. Okay, so that's the 3rd key. And now let's go, actually I'm going to end it off here, and then we'll continue in the next video. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, hope this helped out, and see you next time. Maybe, maybe not. Bye.